Whoops, that's just the same ass song. I don't actually know what we want to listen to today. I don't know. Definitely could not listen to this song again. Yeah, we'll go with that for a while. Hi, everyone. That you pick the music. You can offer suggestions. I'll take them under advisement. Hello, everyone. Why is that covering? Oh, let's look that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Captions. I hope this shit isn't broken when I go back to it either. I'll be so mad. Spent not as much time as you would think, but definitely longer than I would have liked setting this up. All right, that's pretty good. Is it too dark? The camera might be too dark. Hang on. That's better. Please. Oh, don't get a headache later. That is a... Come here. Get... It's a spider. Whoa. Go... You know what? Go down the back of my computer and eat bugs down there, because that's it. That be a bro. There we go. Now you know it's an Australian stream. Oh, this music's too loud, isn't it? It's a real Australian stream because there was a spider just cruising by. Start caption. Start caption. There we go. And like that, like that. I had literally just turned them on, so. Okay. Welcome to my creative setup that I haven't used in fuck knows how long. Today is a very special stream. Sorry, I'm being distracted by stuff. It's because we did a charity stream for soft giving in looks like here. Yeah. Oh, but wait. Now the microphone's pointing the wrong way. Hang on a second. I can do this. You squeeze these. Twist. That'll do that. I'm sure the USB cord didn't like that, but that should work. Was it June? Oh, of course, Morgs would know it's June. Yeah, Morgs knows it's June. That's a whole other thing. Yeah, so it's almost 6 months ago. And I one of the goals was making sure that I'm audible over the music. The music could come down a little bit, couldn't it? One of the goals was if we hit, I think it was 500, was to do a nail painting stream where I'd paint my nails in the colors of Space Marine, either do one hand, one hand Loyalist Marines and one hand Heretics, which are actually pretty close in color, but it ends up just being a weird mix of colors. And we hit it, and I've been dragging my heels on getting around to doing it, as I do with all things, but we're finally doing it. I went out and bought nail polishes. I didn't research them ahead of time to make sure they were cruelty-free, which is, it makes me a terrible person, but I also figured I'm not going to give them a lot of money because they were like super cheap. They were like $3 each, which probably means they're not cruelty-free. So I am a terrible person. This one's made in Spain. This one, I don't know where this is made. London? That's probably not right. Anyway, No, not like no. So yeah, not like white armored world eaters or anything like that. So basically, what I ended up doing was doing 5 chapters and then the colors of the gods and chaos undivided. Rimmel is cruelty free. Which one was that? This one? Yeah, Rimmel. Okay, so that's these ones. Then I also got a bunch of these, which is called W7. Is that what they're called? Just says W7. So there's those, and then I also got Extreme Wear by Sally Hansen. Extreme Wear. They're vegan. Oh shit. Oh, apparently I did all right. And then I got Expressi because it was really hard to find a Death Guard dirty brown green because it turns out no one wants to paint their nails like the color of baby poo. So I got that one. And then I think this is different as well. Oh yeah, this I just got off of Amazon. This is like a natural coat because I read a thing that said you should coat them. Sally Hansen's technically not cruelty free. Okay, so that's the only I got one of those. Because I couldn't find a dark Angels green, so I just got like sparkly because I thought that would be cute. So let's go through the colors. So my thinking was, and then I also got I got a, the fuck is this? Is this the matte top coat? Yeah, so I got top coat, I got shiny, and then I got matte because I like matte colors a lot. But I don't know if that would look like shit, so I got both because they were pretty cheap. It's because they sell in China, and China requires animal testing. Yeah. Okay, so the thinking I went with, that's top coat. I need that. So the colors I went with were obviously Ultramarines, and I couldn't really find like a nice Ultramarine blue, but then I found this sparkly one, so I was like, fuck yeah, we'll do that. So we got that one, that's Ultramarines. Then I wanted Blood Angels, so there was just this red, which I think I decided I would end up using for Khorne, and then I think I'm going to use this orangey one for Blood Angels, which isn't like, it's like 90s Blood Angels. Oh wait, oh, this is also sparkly. I just realized this is also like sparkly, so that's great. So Ultramarines Blood Angels, that's Khorne. I also might have got too many, so we'll see how we go. Then Space Wolves. I got a nice light blue Space Wolf grey. Excuse me. So I got that. Then I got yellow for Imperial Fist because those are the main 3. Oh, sorry, Dark Angels. That's the other one. So we got the Dark Angels Sparkle. This is the one that is maybe problematic. So we only got one of them. And then, so those are the main 4: Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, and Dark Angels. That's like, I don't think anyone could argue the main 4 in Warhammer. Now, what to pick for the 5th one was actually tricky because, like, I could have gone White Scars. I could have gone Imperial Fists. Crimson Fists have had their time in the shun. Iron Warriors, like a nice metal. Am I forgetting anyone? Salamanders, green, but I already had Dark Angels green. White could have been. But then, like, thinking about colors, I was like, it's got to be Imperial Fist yellow. So, and I managed to find I don't think that's sparkly. That just looks like a yellow-ass yellow. It's not like a real Imperial Fist yellow. Like, this is too pale, really. But, like, one thing I quickly figured out was it was probably the store that I went to, and if I'd gone to, like, our Hot Topic equivalent, I probably would have had a better time getting, like primary color nail paint. But I went to a store that had just a raft of reds, pinks, and that was about it. So having to hunt down these, like, very bright primary colors was actually quite tricky. So those are what I'm doing for Loyalists. I haven't decided which hand that'll go on. Obviously, the left is going to end up looking the best because I'm right hand dominant. And then my right hand is going to look like shit because the only thing I did do is I did one thing of like base nail coating just to see what it was like using like a nail painting brush. But the thing with that is if I made mistakes, because it's clear, I can't really tell. It looked like I did a good job, but we won't really know until I start getting into color. So that's the Loyalist. Heretic side, I ended up, rather than going with Heretic chapters, I ended up just picking the 4 Chaos Gods and then Chaos Undivided, because that ended up being easier, I think. I think if I do it again in future, I kind of would like, and I could probably like maybe do it with those two. I don't have gold. That's what I'm missing. So the other thing I thought was like, I could do like the chapter color and then like on the rim, like, you know how people do like French tips. If I'm understanding it correctly, I think that's what they're called. I could do like the shoulder pad color and then do like a line, like the trim, like how Ultramarines is like blue, but with the yellow edge, and like Blood Angels is like red with like the gold edge. But I think that's a fairly advanced technique, so I'm not going to do that today. I'm also missing some of the colors, like I said, and I don't even know what the fuck I would do for the chaos on that. So that we'll shelve that one for a while. So for the Heretic, for the Chaos chapters, I've got Corn Red, obviously, just a red ass red, which I guess I could use red for both Blood Angels and Corn. It's definitely closer to this red than it is this sparkly orange, but I think sparkly orange would be cool. So we'll see. So we'll go Corn Red. Then I ended up getting 2 greens. So for Nurgle, I got this like pale green, but then I also got, this is more Death Guard. This is like a brownie Death Guard color. I'm leaning towards just, if we're doing Chaos Gods, doing that, but I'm not sure. So I've still got this either way. Then this one was Zinch, as like kind of a tealy kind of blue, like it's more of a Thousand Suns kind of color. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. So it's gonna like a teal Thousand Suns Zinch sort of color. Then Emperor's Children pink, of course. And then just, I think, is this matte black? Yeah, I got a matte black for the 5th one would be Chaos Undivided, right? Now, the second idea I had, those are the colors I've got. The second idea I had was after that, putting chapter symbol decals on, because that could be pretty cool as just like little, because I have those somewhere. Because Indomitus came with a big old sheet of the chapter things. I have the 4. Oh, this is from Dark Imperium. Wonder if I got one with Indomitus. Doesn't, let's find out. Indomitus box contents. Fucked if I know where it would be if I did get one. Maybe if I just do those Indomitus. Indomitus features a sheet of waterslide decals to decorate your Space Marines. You can choose from Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Dark Angels, and Ultramarines. Okay, so it's just the same. Where is that in this article? Do they show a picture of it? They do. So this is what comes in the box. That's basically the same thing. It doesn't have Imperial Fists, which is what I need. I don't know. So I only thought of this late in the day. Oh, you're right. Why is my camera all washed out now? Bear with me a second. It's when it goes back to auto. I fucking... Look, Logitech, I love you, but your cameras fucking suck. There we go. Then I need to do that and then that. Okay. Thank you, TQ. Yeah, because this doesn't have... It does have like little gold Blood Angels, which is great. I will definitely use that one. Then I'll use like the white, you can't see it, but that's the white Dark Angels bit. We've got some Space Wolves down here, little doggies. Might even use this one with the yellow behind it. And then Ultras. I have a shit ton of Ultramarine transfers, so I wouldn't actually even need to use these ones. Although that big U, you can't see it because it's white. There you go. That big U there is probably the one I would go with. The problem though is I don't have Chaos ones. I did order some, so they are on the way. Oh, do I just have an Aquila? Yeah, maybe. Oh, you know what? I also have... Listen. I also have these, which is my entire collection of transfers. So I also have these, which is a mix of, these are like the ones I have from the 90s, and then these are the ones I've ordered. So these ones I have a bunch of like Ultramarines, vehicle transfers, Ultramarine infantry, more Ultramarine infantry. So these ones are all Ultramarines, which I have plenty of. It's these ones, which is where the gold is, because this shit is all... This is like every transfer I've ever gotten. There are some like, ooh, almost dumped water over my desk. Okay. So these... Okay. If I turn this to like... Yeah, now we're talking. Right, so these ones are... Unfortunately, still no Chaos. Like, that's what I looked through these yesterday, seeing if I... Okay. So I got these Ultramarine ones. These I experimented with, but the white has gone really yellow. You can see here where it's supposed to be clear, and that's just like 2 shades of yellow. There's some Imperial Rough Riders with skulls. Apparently, I guess I bought Skeleton Warriors, and I guess Skeletons came with decals for their shield at some point, which is kind of cool. Here's some like classic Space Wolf ones. More Space Wolf ones. Some Dark Angels left over from something. So I do have like this, which is like a red Aquila, which would make no sense, but I'll probably just use that. I have some Chaos Dwarf. I guess the same thing, like Chaos Dwarves came with shield transfers, which is weird. Oh, I have blue Imperial Guard ones as well. Imperial Guard, it's just the same. And I have Ultramarines Bike Squadron and Ravenwing Bike Squadron. Ravenwing would have also been a good pick, but I already have Dark Angels. Imperial Guard, and then I think, yeah, then I have some Eldar, which are cool. So that in the future I could do like a Craft World nail colors kind of situation and use those. And then I have some old Orc bike things. So I don't have any, surprisingly, which is weird because I know I bought a bunch of, like I bought Khorne Berserkers and I bought a bunch of Chaos Space Marines and stuff. I guess I just don't have any transfers from them. Then these are all old, seeing as we're just doing show and tell. These are old banner stickers when you would get fantasy units. So this is for some orcs, more orcs, more orcs. I guess I just bought a pack of orc banners at some point. And you would like peel them off, and then this would wrap around, and then these strands at the top would wrap over the banner pole, and then you would have a little sticker banner thing. Orcs like checks, so that's why there's a lot of checkerboard stuff. More orcs. These are Eldar jet bike banners. Go on the back of the jet bike, which are pretty cool. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these because I wouldn't want to use these anyway because they look too much like a sticker. That's Space Marine bikes right there. And then this is the banner sticker for the like Dark Elf witch riding a Pegasus, I believe. Oh, two-tone mechanic. I don't have white. I don't have white. That is a cool idea, though. I wish I had thought of that. Because I could have got white nail polish, but I didn't think of that. Anyway, so I don't think we're going to use any of them. We'll just make it work with what we've got here, I think. Yeah, we'll just make it work. All right. So, before we get stuck into all that, oh shit. The first thing I've got to do now, I have nail polish remover. I don't have cotton buds, but I have, what do you call them? These things, cotton tips, which I use for modeling because they're really good. I have paper towel. I have my water. I don't think I'll need a hairdryer. I'm pretty sure those will just dry by themselves. Righto. Okay, let's get these out of the way. So I'm not using them just yet. I need this one. Okay, so let's the other thing I forgot about is air vent. I have a fan on. Hopefully that's moving enough air that I'm not going to get super high off the fumes here, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Do you need to shake it? Probably, right? Probably not, actually. This just looks like viscous. Yeah, that doesn't look like a thing. Oh, I have this. Oh, I vibrated Tiki's strawberry beret that she got me off my Venom head. Stay. Oh, look, I put a bunch of air bubbles in it. That's cool. I mean, I probably would need that for like the glitter or something, but yeah, you're right. It's probably not necessary for like a base coat, whatever this is. The paint jiggler. The paint jiggler, like, I was surprised at how good that ended up being. That was the cheapy one. I think that was like 60 or 70 bucks compared to like 150, like some of them are. But it's lasted so far. I think I've had it at least a year. And it's pretty good. So, okay, here's a question. Do people like do that when they like come out of the pot and like wipe off excess? You know? Because I would do that with paint. You don't want too much paint on the brush, but then like, is that too little paint now? I'm just going to start going while Tiki is giving me the answer and then hope that it's right. I really hope that's in shot. Yeah, it is. Probably do it closer. You want to take some off, but that's too little. Take a deep bad taste in the center and then brush in the center. Okay. Well, I definitely noticed like if I go back to it when it's starting to get tacky, you fuck up the finish and you just see brush strokes. So that one's pretty good. Also, my nails aren't like super clean. Also, my nails aren't super shaped. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to that. So like, I think I'm pretty happy with the thumbnail, but I think these other ones are rubbish. So like, whatever. That looks pretty good. I'm trying to see in the light. I mean, it's also just a base coat, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Try and go closer to the camera so you can see. And this is the good hand, so even that wasn't great. Oh, you know, I got to warm up. Have a UV light and gel paints. Oh, fancy. This one doesn't take that long to dry, though. Fixes the dry. Yeah. Put some Null oil on it, and it'll look great instantly. Now I'm changing the approach that I'm using, which is questionable, but also can't really see what I'm doing here. Just here for the horror. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how amazing I am at painting. All right. Let's go this way this time because this was easier. I'll tell you what, raising my nail to the camera like this with nothing to brace my arms on is not helping my steadiness. At least if I do that, if I brace my elbow, maybe that's better. Is that in? Yeah, that's in. That feels really thick. Whatever. I'm pretty good at not knocking stuff over, generally speaking. All right, now I'm going to wait for those to dry. So, you know, like I said, clear, you can't really tell. You can see that it's picked up a gloss, but we don't know, like, how much did I go into the cuticle? How many spots did I miss? When we get into color territory, that's where we'll really see what I'm made of. And this is also, like, the good hand, so I guess I should do the bad hand at the same time, right? Let's just... Oh, right, yeah, TQ did give me one tip, which was to hold the brush steady and use my right hand to move instead. Yeah, that's all right. I'm also not super happy with the light for this camera. Like, it's a bit warm, which is one of the reasons why I haven't done model painting, is because I haven't yet figured out how to just touch that. No, that's okay. I haven't yet figured out how to use this light without it being like fucking blown out like that. So that's still something I got to work on. Drag me to Victoria. Yeah. Have James commentate it. I don't know if James is a nail painting person. I can't remember if he ever has. I know Cam is. I know Ben is. Jordan, maybe? Go and come to there, which I'm mad about. He'd comment without knowledge, yes. He would treat it like esports, I'm sure. Did I miss a spot there? I guess I should wait for it to fully dry and then maybe go over that. It looks like I missed a spot on this one. I don't know. Like in the middle, you can't really see. Yeah. All right. I did, yeah, the other things I did paint this base coat stuff on like a week ago because I was hoping it would strengthen the nails and they wouldn't like break or anything. Oh, I definitely just went straight over the cuticle then.
Her sister was a witch, right?
Blacko.
Was her sister a princess? The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Blacko, thank you for 10 months.
This is the best stream. BTW.
Thank you. I'm glad. So we've got a couple of interesting things coming up. I had my nephew's second birthday yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Got to see some family. Got to see some people I'd never met before because my sister's mother's group came. God, I have two nephews and I love them both. Dexter is now 3, or he's going to be turning 3. So he's a little bit older than Archie, it was Archie's birthday. And Dexter is great because he's now having full conversations and says the weirdest shit. But Archie like can kind of talk, but the way he laughs is hilarious. Like he has a real like evil villain laugh. He like gets it's so funny. It's funny as well when it's paired with like he laughs whenever his sister. So I have a nephew who's 2, and then my niece Grace, his sister, is 5 months now. And whenever she cries, he thinks it's the funniest thing in the world, which is very funny for a brother-sister relationship. But not only that, the way he laughs at her when she cries is like he's taking the immense, like, evil villain joy in it. He has a real, like, and it's very funny. And he was doing it a lot yesterday because he was having a great time. He is pretty good. Grace, my niece, is definitely just a turnip at this stage. But I'm also the only one with a beard in the family, so it takes them a little while to kind of like react to me, and like it's a whole thing. Yeah, I definitely just blew over some cuticles there. Okay, base coat done. Base coat done. Not too. There's a little bit of dirt in one of them, but like that's pretty good. I'm it's funny, like when it's clear, I'm like, yeah, I got this. Like, yeah, just did that easy. This piece of piss. But like when I get to color and I see how badly, like, don't people get like things and like push, I guess, are these dry yet? Yeah. Just took a real gamble on that one. They like push the like cuticles back to like get more room for the nail, right? I don't know how you do that. This is a rubber tip sculpting tool. Something came off then. It was actually bad? Oh, okay. Well, I won't do that then. It's to get like more room for the color, right? Yeah, I tried that last week. This is why my cuticles are kind of fucked up a little bit. All right, we won't do that. Professionally cut them? Jesus. I mean, I have a scalpel. We can get into that. Do a bit of that. Hang on. Get it real sharp. That razor edge. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I also have this thing, which is fun. This is a, fuck, what's this called again? It has a particular name. It's not spoke. I'm not looking at chat because I know someone in chat's going to know before I do. It's called, fuck. What is it called? It's for poking a hole to be a pilot hole for a drill. Fuck. All. That's what it is. Yeah. I gave up and checked chat. No, I don't want to push the cuticles back. We'll just wait and chill out. The whole poker. Yeah, I have that one. This is the best one. This is an actual hobby one by Excel, which I really like because setting a drill can be difficult otherwise. And then I bought a pack from Amazon that was like 3 different oils. I was like, oh, okay, well, at least one of these will be useful. But these are like big ones for like doing metal and stuff, not tiny hobby things. One of them is supposed to be like springy or something. Yeah. This one has like a weird spring thing in it. Some holes in the cutting mat there. So yeah, these are useless, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be drilling something sizable and I'll go, oh, I know, I've got a thing for that. Meanwhile, this one is fucking great because it's just a tiny little like razor point and I can just put a little hole for where the drill's going to start and go from there. Yeah, center punches. Yes. I think they're an awl and a center punch are the same thing. I don't know if the center punt has something that is about making sure it's centered. Not sure. While we're waiting for these to fully dry, what have I've been working on in Warhammer 10. I've been working on these and getting them ready to prep. These are some Space Marine, what are these called? Eradicators. They're the melter wielding Space Marines. And I'm trying to get better about fully assembling as best I can. Oh, okay. So these are center punches then. Yeah, because it's just a dent. It's not for making a hole. So I've tried to assemble these, and usually I wouldn't put the backpacks on and I wouldn't put the shoulder pads on. So these are assemble enough that, now which one? It's not that one. It is this one. So this one is assemble enough that it can then just kind of, like, I'll paint the gun separate. This one's going to take a little bit of finicking to get into place. But then like that. So I'll just leave a little bit of plastic bare on the arm and on the underside of this, and then they'll fit together real nice. But I'm really impressed with these models and how cool they look. Like, they're big, like bulky Space Marine boys. I can't put the heads in because they will just be too hard to paint in there. So they're on little Q-tips and stuff. And I chose good haircuts. So this has like a side cut. If you can see that. There's like a side shave. And then, oh, I guess oh no, I did put them on things. This is one, no, not that one. This one has like a mohawk, which is cool. So it's going to be the heavy multi-melter dude. Hey, Shadowcon, which is this guy. So his thing goes on like that, and then the cables link up like that. And it was really hard to, like, I did a lot of work with like assembling the arm on the gun and making sure the cables lined up, and then positioning this arm, because I'm going to paint these separate like this. And then I'm just going to need to just like slot them together. So I really needed to make sure that that was going to work and it wouldn't be like slightly offline or, you know, slightly out of place or anything. Anyway, so I've been working on them. And I'm very happy with those. But I have an ass load of just regular old Ultramarines to paint before I get stuck into that. So, which are all over here. They're all on the thing, working on the arms, and then the bodies are in a Tupperware somewhere. But I've been taking a break from these. So I was last working on these before New World, I think. So I need to get back into those. And that's what I'll be working on in a little bit. All right. So I think it came out okay. There's not as many. Some of these are really good. Like this one is really good. I don't know how well you're going to pick that up. But like that one's really smooth. This one has a bit of a grainy kind of texture from the brush strokes, which is not great. But I think as far as base coats go, that's fine. So now we need to figure out. So I kind of want the left hand to be chaos, because that's like the, you know, like the left hand, but then it's also the right hand of doom with Hellboy. So I guess let's think about this. Let's try and lay these out. That's what we should do. We should decide what hand goes where and what order the colors are in on what finger. I think I want Ultramarines on the thumb. I think I want it like that. It's a lot. We can do a poll between which hand is where. I'm not going to do specific colors on fingers because... Yeah, I was thinking that, Annex, like Chaos being the shitty hand. and the Loyalists being like more crisp and clean. I do kind of like that. So that would be these colors on the right hand. Wait. No, that would be these colors on the left hand and the Chaos colors on the right. Yeah. So then I think I'm okay with that. Like thumb, index, thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky. That would be more mirrored because this is lighter and this is green, like blue and green. Yeah, I actually think I prefer that better as well because that's kind of in terms of power. Like Undivided is the strongest, then Khorne, then Nurgle, then Tzeentch, then Slaanesh is the baby pinky. And here you've got Ultras, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Wolves, and yeah, I think I like that. Which would be the right hand of doom as well. That's true. Oh, why is the camera fucked again? Fucking Logitech, man. Oh, I bet I know why. Right, this is probably related to my... This is probably going to keep happening. Because it's probably related to the same reason my speakers are disconnecting and reconnecting. So I'm going to need folks in chat to yell at me when you notice the face cam is blown out. Because that is going to keep happening. Yeah. That actually helps. Now I know it's not just speakers, that it is USB. So it could be the USB hub. I'd have to figure out where the webcam is connecting. Or if it is just the USB controller for the whole PC. That's interesting. Kind of makes me want to reinstall Windows too. I'm trying to think if I'd want to do... If I'm going to do that, I'd want to do that ahead of Tarkov wiping. Which means I'm going to have to do that kind of soon. Boy, that's a pain in the ass. Okay, well, that's another day's problem. So that means we're doing Chaos first. No. No, we're doing Good Hand first, because Chaos will be funnier. Okay, we're not going to use that one. I need plastic cement or that. Righto. Right? That one. And then Chaos with the bad hand. Right, yes. And then we still need to decide if I'm doing gloss or matte. We'll figure that out later. What's a custom built machine? My computer? Yeah, I assembled it myself. It's not the problem of reinstalling Windows. It's the hassle of like backing everything up and then remembering what I need to prep beforehand and like remembering what I need to reinstall, and like I always forget something, and it's a whole thing. It's just the effort. When it's like mostly running fine now, it's just a war of like how annoying it is to install versus how annoying it is to keep dealing with the problem that I'm dealing with, right? And then at one point this will become a bigger issue than reinstalling Windows, and that's when I go through that effort. Okay, Chaos. We'll start with black. It's probably a good idea. You know what's interesting about these things? Because there was a video about like vortex mixes, and like it was someone doing a review a year later after they initially did one, because they did it and then were like, oh, fuck, what am I saying? Oh, they bought it and then were like, we'll check back a year later and see how we're like, am I happy with it? Is it a waste of money? Like, and did a thing a year later and said, yeah, no, it's good. Anyway, the point I'm getting at, people pointing out in the comments that because these things are traditionally used for tattoo artists, use them a lot, nail salons use them a lot, and medical places that need to mix stuff use them a lot, need to mix things very well. So it's a newer thing for miniature hobbyists to be co-opting them because they're too lazy to do this, and they can just do that, right? So the interesting thing is, someone in the comments for that video mentioned long-term use of those things is actually very bad for like the connective joints and everything in your hand, because you can see, like, you know, it's like vibrating very fast, which is kind of a weird thing for human hands to be subjected to. And for like the amount that I do it, it's fine because I'm just doing little bits of paint here and there. I'm not doing my whole collection of like 200 paints every week, you know. I'm just doing them as I use them. But people in like medical facilities and stuff who do it every day, several times a day for their job, over long term notice like real big issues with their like joints in their hands and stuff. So I thought that was interesting, something to be aware of, to not use it too much. Anyway, and now something I'm very conscious about, because being both a gamer and a hobbyist that works with my hands, boy do I not want to have any hand issues to deal with. Okay. Oh, that's real black, isn't it? Okay, so Cam made a joke when I tweeted out that I was doing a nail painting stream, saying, where is it? Okay, so his advice was actually to thin the paints. No, really, because I thought, in my mind, heard him say 2 thin coats, but I don't think that is true. I think he is probably right in that you want to thin these. I'm not going to do that because fuck it. Oh, that smell. Fuck me. Ooh. It kind of smells like alcohol. Kind of like smells like when you get a big whiff of like... Whew. Is that fan going? Because we're going to need... Ooh. I do not love the smell, actually. All right. Oh, this is weird. This must be lacquer. This does not feel like enamel. Well, that was fucking rubbish. That's the good hand too. I don't have a desk fan super handy. Wow, that dried really quick too. That definitely needs another coat because it is see-through. And I didn't get the edge right. And I definitely got some on my finger there. And I definitely need to work on getting the edges. So it looks dry, but it's not. Yeah, so it's probably just like the top layer, right? So is that... Okay, so that's a question. Is that normal? Like you would do one thin coat and then go back again? Because I feel like if you did just one thick-ass coat, it would look really bad. You need to do 3 coats. Okay, cool. So here's the next thing is, can I use this little pointy Q-tip boy? Ooh. Wonder if I pour this in this, if it's going to melt it. Let's find out. Wait, how would I... Could put it in like 3 different kinds of... So it can't melt through all of them, right? Or by the time I realize it's starting to melt one. You know what? Okay, let's be smart about this. So if I dip that in that. Nah. Here, we're fine. Watch this. Just rub it on the side. And then leave it. And see how that do. So I want to see if I can just... Yeah, that works. Large containers can withstand essence level plastic recycling symbol number 5 on the bottom. So this plastic. Well, these are like, I don't even know what these are. These ain't got no symbols on the bottom. This one says 05. Okay. This one says, does it say 5? Can't tell if that says 5 or 6. Probably fine. Wait, where did I rub it? Ah, crap. Just rub it again. How long do I have to wait? Even that stinks. That looks fine, right? Fuck it. I'm going to go thicker this time. That's not good. Oh, that's no, abort. That's so thick and gross. That's so bad. So bad. Nah, that's a wrap. Stop going in opposite direction. Even as I did it, I knew that was bad. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do over on that one. Oh wow, look at that. It just all came off in one thing. Wow, that's amazing. How the fuck did I do that? That's probably the base coat working. Oh, it actually took the base coat off too. Like, see how shiny those are? And then this one is back to matte. So I think actually it just took everything off. All right, let's just clean up proper. I'll do the base coat on that one again. Did they go under the nail? How the fuck did that happen? Look, when it comes to painting stuff, you gotta learn the medium, learn material, and occasionally that means trial and error. It's like using a Sharpie, adding more nail polish, dry nail polish. Have you done that? Used a Sharpie on dry erase? Oh, it like picks it up, you mean? Oh, the wet paint contains this. Oh, okay. Right, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So, wait. Okay, so hang on. Let's go back over that. So, did that mean that I didn't wait long enough for it to dry? Or that I should have just gone with one coat initially? I did not even really pay attention to what I did just... Yeah, that is the base coat. Okay. So that was probably I didn't wait long enough. Wasn't dry. So okay, so it wasn't dry, but that was okay. But I put too much paint on it, so I just like globbed it on. Right? Because what I found was like after the first few strokes, like I was trying to get that X edge, but it was like there wasn't anything there. So I probably went back in and then used too much. I don't know. Also, this is like super weird. Is this lacquer? Nail varnish. I think that's just different languages. I don't see lacquer or enamel, so I don't actually know. Oh, TQ is calling me. Hang on. Hang on. Because I need to do it so people can hear. Okay. Try now.
No.
Hello.
I'm going to walk you through how to paint
No.
them.
Oh, no, my camera's fucked again too. So, yeah, go for it.
I'm just going to teach you the technique over voice because it's easier than text, and then I will leave you alone.
Okay. Yeah, shoot.
Okay, so when you use the polish,
Yeah, wait,
wanna
first,
take-
can people hear? Should ask that.
yes, they can.
Too. I mean, they can hear you. Just like, thank you, Black Coat. I just noticed that too. Okay. Yeah, go.
Okay, so if you take the brush itself, and then when you wipe the paint off of the brush, wipe it off of one side fully, right?
Right.
So that you
Yep.
have like a dab on the other side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the brush and you're going to place it down at the back of the nail in the center and pull forward. And then after that, you're going to do one of the sides, same thing, back to the front. And then you're going to go to the other side, back to the front. And the brush should spread enough that it covers the nail. And then you just even it out over the top. So like you go center.
And this is
side,
all in the same coat at the same time.
Side, same coat, same time. You don't.
Because like I felt like it was getting dry way quicker than that. Oh, we'll see how it goes.
It shouldn't. The mat's a little weird, but
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I picked a bad one to start with. Maybe we'll start with like glitter first, because that's going to be fine and totally easy and no worries. Because that also means that I don't need to wait for this base coat to dry because it's a different finger.
honestly, that thing's probably not doing you any good because you're adding air bubbles to it, and when you shake, you're breaking air bubbles because you're supposed to shake it. There's a metal ball in nail polish that rolls around.
Oh, an agitator. Yeah, I know that. How warm is it in Perth today? Pretty fucking warm. I mean, it's air. It's we have air conditioning, so but I am a sweaty boy today. 24 today, so it's actually not too bad. It's actually totally fine. Take it back. Just shake it up real good. Did this melt this? No, it's fine.
No, I doubt that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just whatever. I'll just use that. Okay, let's take a look at this glitter situation. Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow, what the fuck? Oh, so it's not even colored. Oh, this is actually going to suck. This is not what I want.
So
Fuck.
I was wondering about that because a lot of glitter is like that.
It's
but if you
clear.
put enough coats on, if you put enough coats
clear with like glitter in it. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to have to like go to town on it.
Yeah. Or put black underneath. I don't know if you want to.
To like brace. There we go. That's better.
Well, generally you want to put it on the table when you do it, but I know that that's unnatural for people that haven't done it before.
Yeah, this is not. This is going to take so many coats. That's
So
rubbish.
glitter is different because when you do glitter,
It doesn't spread evenly and like.
Yeah, so you're going to need to take less on the brush and you're going to want to like dab it on.
No, because even the base with Space Wolf is not going to look right. Like I am literally, but then that's not going to work though, because like to get enough on there to where it would be all glitter coverage.
Question.
It'll be just like fucking a centimeter thick.
Your Warhammer paints, what kind of paint are they?
Acrylic.
Just put acrylic on. So what I used to do when I was in
Oh,
high
yeah.
school, I didn't have
Yeah,
nail
good point.
polish. I would just put acrylic on and then I put a top coat to make it shine.
Oh yeah. See, you're smart. Well, I can probably just yank that off, right? Yeah, there we go.
I use it all the time.
Okay. Wow, this is good. This is my wheelhouse. Now, what do I want to use for that? I guess I use the one of my actual Ultramarines. Which also means now I need to put another freaking base coat on. This is great.
No, I wouldn't put a base coat on with the acrylics because the acrylic won't mix well with the base coat.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have a nail file?
Yep.
Because you could lightly buff your nail to give it a gripping surface.
Do I want to use... no, I probably don't want to use the paint. Probably need some thickness to it. I do. I have this thing. So I can do that. Just kind of do that.
Lightly.
It's actually like it's super smooth. It's like... I thought it wasn't even an abrasive when I first got it. Then I realized it's like 6,000 or something. Or 3,000. Yeah, it's for Gunpla. It's to take the shine out of Gunpla. Bet this sounds great in the microphone. I'm also
kind of ASMR-y.
Stream is getting it through the filter, so they probably can't even hear it. Ooh, it's got like a weird air bubble on it now.
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess.
It actually is like it is a nail buffing lot. Like it's not for hobby stuff. It's just been co-opted into the hobby role. God, these nails are a fucking shit show. Oh, that's actually a bit coming off, so I need to do that.
That's fine.
Seems all right. Let's step up in quality. Chekhov, thank you for 18 months. A button. Jump scares for bits? No, this is already hard enough.
Wow, that'd be amazing.
No,
holy shit.
You. That would be pretty funny though. I'd need to give you control of it to set it up so that I don't know what's coming as well. That would be really good.
I make the alerts, yeah.
And now I need a brush. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I probably don't need a wet palette for this. I'll use a regular palette.
Yeah, I used to get in trouble.
Fuck me. Black coat. Thank you for the grenade bits. Mix this
really good. I used to get in trouble in middle school because I would paint my friends' nails with all sorts of like flames and stuff instead of doing art.
Okay. Now this is familiar. It's a good thing this is with the good hand too, because this would not work with my lefty. So it's this finger, yeah.
Is there any glitter on the other hand?
Yes. There's also more glitter on this hand. Shit, I just realized.
Yeah, you just gonna end up with acrylic.
This is also... I should have thinned these paints. I guess the top coat will probably mellow that a bit.
Here's the thing too, like a lot of people that do nail art, they will get paintbrushes and use it rather than the brush that comes with the nail.
Yeah, that one didn't get me, but I appreciate it, Timon. Thank you.
Every time I laugh now, all I can think about is the fact that I sound like
Rosa.
Fucking Rosa.
That looks fucking gnarly, but I'm hoping the top coat will improve a bit. Oh shit, I need water too.
Just pour a little bit of your water into a cup. Oh, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was watching it and Funko was like, you literally laugh like Rosa. And I was like, no, I do not.
It's the pop show with Andy Samberg. It's very good. I know not everyone is down with cop TV shows, but if you are a fan of like cop shows in general, it's very good as well because they do a lot of.
Well, they do a lot of political statements.
Yeah, that's actually, it's a very conscious show, especially like
very
when you get to the
show.
bit where like the timeline lined up with a lot of the protests and stuff in the US. They were very conscious of that and discussed it on the show rather than ignoring it, which is good.
Terry loves yogurt.
Terry does love yogurt. All right. So like, you know, it's definitely a better blue. Good thing about acrylics is they take no time to dry.
And then you can do the glitter. You should be able to just do glitter right on top of that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Camera again. Good. Quite quickly realizing that thing of like I do with Warhammer a lot. I don't know how off. I think people can still hear me. Yeah. I think I do with Warhammer a lot where like what I want in my head is never what comes out in reality because of, you know, skill limitation and all that. And I just have to learn to be okay with it. Already this, like I had in my mind, like I'm going to be so good at this and it's going to be fucking perfect and amazing.
Oh my God, I knew you were going to suck at it.
Cheer me through the streets and already it looks so ratchet. Okay. So that's that. But now we probably need to do the same for the fucking Dark Angels, right? Because the green, if it's glitter, is probably just as shitty. Yep, sure is.
It's not shitty. It's just that's what glitter is. You're supposed to do a base coat of color.
I hate
did
it.
not advise that.
Okay. Need to be able to see where. Oh, I guess all my greens are here, aren't they? I don't really have a Dark Angels green. I think I actually do, but it's old. Huh. Where?
Just put nail polish remover in it. What could possibly go wrong?
The thing is, I know I do, but I don't know where the fuck it is.
Do you have a yellow?
Yeah.
Just make green.
No. I have the actual green I want. I just need to find it, and it's at the back because we never use it because it's super old. Should be metal. It's purple. Maybe I threw it out. Is that it? It's turquoise. The other thing is if I do find it, I'm pretty sure it is kind of ratchet. Oh, that's not terrible. Actually, that'll work. And it means I can stop rummaging around. Oh, yep. So I used my hand to rummage around and
Yep.
Well, we found it, so now I can just fix this. How do I want to do this?
Just put paint over it. Who fucking cares?
No.
You're having a good time. Oh my God.
Took me like 2 seconds to put it on, so.
I hate that knife being there.
Oh, this is so dull. I couldn't cut myself with this if I wanted to. This is what it's for. You should always have a very, very sharp scalpel, because if you use a dull scalpel, just as a general rule, if you're actually trying to cut something, a dull scalpel is far more dangerous than a sharp scalpel, because the dull one will make you use force, and then when you use force, you slip, and then when you slip, you cut to the bone. And I'm definitely speaking from experience in that. And then it made me faint. That was when I was a kid. I must have still been in school because I remember I cut it and then I was like, Mommy, I cut my fingy. And then was in the bathroom and she was like rinsing it and I was like, I feel faint. She's like, don't be stupid. And then I keeled over backwards, slammed my head into the wall on the other side of the hallway and slid down it like a cartoon.
This explains so much.
That was probably the worst one I ever did. And I wasn't even working on anything like properly. Oh, interesting that this doesn't actually do shit for it.
You're trying to get the
acrylic off,
acrylic
yeah.
off with the
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
don't do
no,
that.
it-
Also,
Oh, it does kind of
don't
work.
you've okay.
What?
Let's
What's up?
see. It's too late now because it's so behind on the stream, but you shouldn't put acetone over like the nail polish remover over top of a buffed nail because you're getting that chemical into your nail bed now.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, whatever. I purposely picked the one that says, for soft, thin, weak nails prone
Look,
to peeling, enriched
you
with
can
keratin,
be
elastin, vitamins E and B5.
you can be as dingus as you want. This is just for anyone watching that's like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
do this, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
please don't
that's
try
true.
this
Don't
at
live
home.
like me. Don't live like me. I am going to thin this down this time because it was real thick. Oh, that's too much. That is too much water. So let's do over on that one. Let's just use this one. I always use too much paint, but whatever. A lot of it. Here we go. Use a pipette that is apparently sealed shut.
I love
It's not-
everything that's happening on the stream.
Oh, what the fuck did I put in this? I must have used varnish or something. Might be time to replace this. Whatever. It's probably fine. There we go.
Those are gonna be your famous last words. It's probably fine.
Look. Yes, definitely. But it worked out most of the time, so I'm okay with those odds. This might be too thin now. It's all right. That's easy to fix. Oh, no, that's totally good. Okay, let's go again. Yeah, now we're talking. It's a little bit of gunk.
It's almost better when you're using the actual paints because it's like a Warhammer themed nail painting. I could be scare alerts. Just give bits and then I will yell at Funko.
You only scare me when you're angry.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
It's usually because I did something. Oh, that's so fucking gnarly. And that's so, like, this is the good hand. That's the thing that's fucked up. Like, look at, it's in the fucking cuticle. Like, look at that. That's so rubbish. And it's only going to get worse from here.
I mean, the thing to remember, if this, I don't know if this helps make you feel any better, but like,
oh, I'm fine.
When you do your nails, you're always going to get a little bit on your skin. But the thing is that it's going to wash off the skin really fast. So
okay, that does make me feel better,
tomorrow,
actually.
it's going to look better.
Okay, that does make me feel better. Oh, and that's what I was going to say. So we got this nail painting thing going on. And then now that my nephew's birthday is done, that's right, I got distracted talking about my nephew's fucking evil laugh. When that's done, well, now that that's done, I can do dyeing my pink beard. I am worried, like you can see from this angle too, this part is very light. I'm kind of worried when this is pink, it's not going to look good. So, but anyway, I committed, so we're going to do it. Okay.
I'll teach
Oh, you know what?
makeup
This is an older one, so I definitely need to vibrate that. Need to give that a really good mixing.
If your beard looks thin, we'll just I'll teach you how to put blush on so that you
Unco's nasty, dude.
cover the.
Manfred, thank you for the gift subs. Congratulations to Taylor Young, Nebulous Discontention, Goombalax, Fisher, and oh my god, my PP. Manfred, thank you. That's very generous of you. I appreciate it. Okay, it's about as mixed
The
as it's gonna get.
username is oh god my PP, and you said
Yeah.
oh my god my PP, and I couldn't tell if you were like exclaiming something you did and it was just lining up correctly, or
No, I was trying to read that username. I might have misread. Okay, that looks like a pretty good Dark Angels green. It's not perfect, but that's not bad.
is it too light or too dark?
Not
As if it needs to be darker, take some of that pigment from the right and mix it in.
no, because that's just that's the same color. It's just this one was when it was split, and this is when it's mixed properly. It is too light.
Mother, well, is it glitter gonna go over it? Because then the glitter will help make it
Yeah, that's true. That will, yeah.
Oh, this didn't pop up.
Yeah, it could.
Well, push the button, Crom.
Rag, thank you for 39 months. I appreciate it. Shit.
What? You fuck up the blue again?
Wait. This was all wrong. Okay, I started painting the black on the left hand, which is wrong. We decided black was going to be right. So the black shouldn't have even gone on this thumb. Then, in the loyalist colors, the blue was supposed to go on the thumb. And the red was going to go on the index finger. So that's fucking great. So middle would have been orange. Wait, what? Yeah, blue, orange, green. Okay. Green. We got it. We got it. We got there. Fine. It's fine. We worked it out.
Like, I knew this was gonna be a train wreck, but like, I'm getting my money's worth.
Okay. And you were saying, don't worry about the skin parts.
Nah.
Okay. So now,
I
once
know
again,
I laugh
the
like
blue
Rosa. I'm
becomes
very aware of it. I went back and I've come to that conclusion.
She laughed at herself, laughing like Rosa, Okay, so what's the deal with this orange then? Is this the same shit? Because this looks like it should be better. This is better. That's a really good consistency of glitter. Like that is some salmon pink ass fucking glitter. That one's fine. I can just paint that straight on.
Yeah, so with nail polish, if it's a thin glitter, like a very fine, it'll have color pigment. And if it's a thick, like big glitter chunk of glitter, it won't have any.
So what dissolves acrylic?
Water.
Mineral spirits? Mineral spirits probably does. Let's try this. Oh boy, that stinks real good. I know water does, but not once it's set.
Sure does.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Right off. Beautiful. This is a very harsh chemical. And I don't really want to mix that in there, so. If I have any cuts on my fingers, I'm about to find out.
Also, rubbing alcohol is what you use to get off dry acrylic, by the way. If you're not going to use water.
Oh, shit, I have that too. Oh, I know that, because that's what I use to strip my miniatures with.
Uh-huh.
And now this is like staining fucking the fingernail bed and everything. Well. I think it's going like under the nail. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like a train wreck. I can't stop watching. I have to look.
I'm trying not to touch the green nail while I'm doing this. I mean, that's definitely mostly clean. That'll do. Oh, I copped a big whiff of that. Hello, Wikisum. How's it going? Okay. So now back to blue and the thumb this time.
Hey, who's...
What? You were talking to Beans, weren't you? She has her headphones off, I think, because she's talking to animals. All right, I'm going to leave that and then do another coat over the top, I think.
I had to abandon you to
Yes,
check
I've
on the
heard.
babies.
I heard the way you said, did you? And then disappeared. I knew exactly what happened.
And two of them were fighting, and I had to make sure it wasn't Spruce.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not complaining. It's yeah, it's a little almost like army green. Okay. While we're waiting for them to dry, go into the Space Wolves. I don't think these have agitators in them, honestly. Or maybe it's just too goopy that I can't feel it.
Maybe.
What's the camera doing? Okay, that's fine. Oh, wow. This is the first time using this brand, and the brush is like much wider, which is interesting. Nah, okay.
Your technique's not bad, but you need to stop doing like
Yep.
little strokes. You have to do confident long from the back downward.
Okay.
And then it's basically just one in the middle, one on the side, one on the other side. And if there's any thick lines, you do a little bit of flattening, but you shouldn't have to touch your brush on your nail more than 6 times for the first coat. That was good.
Okay. It immediately fell apart and I went back to doing the small ones, but
You're getting better though. At first you were good. You did like that one solid and
there's like can you see there's like 2 dots in the middle, like right there of something?
that's fine. It's not the thing is you're supposed to do thinner. You're supposed
Multiple
to do
coats?
you're supposed to do like that 1, 2, 3 line,
No,
and then
we can try
fix
that.
the top, and then you let it dry, and then you do another one. You know.
We can try that. I've like completely obliterated the base coat too, haven't I, by doing this? Because it has solvent in it.
Oh, my computer is about to crash because I don't have any fucking space left.
Oh. Okay, so that one was better, but it has also just piled up at the back of the cuticle there. But you said that will come off, so I'm just going to roll with that and see how it goes. That's not terrible. I would still probably want to do one more coat over it once it dries. And speaking of, I want to go back over the blue. So sorry, Diamond. Yeah. So when I was thinking up charity goals, when we did the soft giving charity back in June, one of the things I came up with was someone suggested a nail painting stream. I was like, oh, that'd be fun. It's not something I've done, but I've always thought about doing. And then I thought to theme it, it would be Warhammer Space Marine chapter colors. So here we are. And then the second charity I did October, September, I think the start of October, right? It was variety. Raised enough money to dye, because yeah, that's right. One of the stretch goals for the June charity was to dye my beard pink. We didn't hit that goal, so I brought it back when I raised money for variety in October, and we did hit it. So today we're doing the nail painting, and then probably in the next couple of days I'll try and bleach my beard and then dye it pink. And then when we come back later in the week, I'll be pink beard. And who knows how that's going to look, so we'll find out.
I'm so excited.
Excuse you. Please do not belittle the culture of my people. Hey, got a Lair Law raid coming in.
What the fuck is Knifey Spoony?
Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, fan and friends. Hope you had a good stream. What were you playing today? I don't know if I saw. I haven't been on Twitch today. Oh, the mustache. I didn't even think about that. That is going to suck. So I have to not inhale the fumes, right? Oh, Valorant. There you go. So welcome. We are doing a Warhammer nail painting stream. I'm just going to switch straight into this one because I'm waiting for the blue to dry. Open with Pole Fitness, then Halo Infinite, then Valorant. Wow, that is all over the shop. Yeah. I hope you had a good time. We might play some Halo today. I don't know. I thought I would. Honestly, I had no idea how long this would take. I thought either I'm going to knock it out in 90 minutes or it's going to take 5 hours. And we're already past 90 minutes, so I think you know where we're headed. I don't think it'll take that long, but it has been 90 minutes and we've got barely 3 nails done, and not even really.
Didn't be such a goddamn perfectionist.
Shh. Okay, this is what I had in mind for the glitter ones. I don't like that. It's very goopy, but I'm going to live with it. Oh, nice. I've committed to fitness, but I do my fitness off stream because I like going out and walking, and that doesn't really, I mean, I guess you could do out and about. What do you call them?
IRL.
There you go. But yeah, no. Also, I guess like, I don't know how I feel about IRL streaming, like other people not knowing you're streaming and stuff. That doesn't feel super cool. Not that I'm like going up to people, but you know what I mean.
Sometimes I feel like Jarvis.
That does make a lot of sense. All right, let's just fucking go straight into yellow. I'm now like, my patience is like vastly decreasing, so I'm just like, whatever. This is the good hand, and I'm already unhappy with it, so fuck it. It's only going to get worse. Let's just roll with it. Throw a decal on there. That's true. Wow, can I even use micro set to make these fit properly? Probably. That's probably fine. I forget what's in micro set. It's not vinegar. That's micro set is vinegar. What's micro sol? It's not alcohol because it does melt the decal. I don't know. It's something. So do upholstery? No, not going to do that. I actually have a friend who does. She's learning pole dancing for like fitness stuff. Let me see if I can find her. I'll give her Instagram.
What was the
plug.
question? Microsol is what?
Oh, Microsol is something for setting decals. I was trying to remember what it's made out of. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if her account is private. Can you load this and see if you can view it?
Mm-hmm. Microsol is acetone diluted with isopropyl
Alcohol.
alcohol.
Propyl alcohol. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So I could just make that.
The profile is not private.
Oh,
no.
thank you.
Your camera is doing a thing.
Yeah. No, I'm on it.
Sorry, I'm just Jarvising over here.
This is a friend of mine. Oh, no. Try.
I'll do it.
Thank you. And she's been doing pole fitness for, well, pole fitness for fitness, I guess. So it's always interesting to see what stuff she's working on. This thing almost takes up the entire pinky.
Yeah, that's too much. Like you stop using the brush.
You can stop using the brush. How else am I supposed to do it?
You're done. Like your first layer is done.
Oh, right. We're still doing layers. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Like,
Yep. So I'm definitely learning. Should be much less. Oh, the Space Wolf one came out all right. This one sucks, but that one's okay. It's like pretty even. Pretty happy with that. This one's no good.
probably put the glitter on your acrylics now.
Yes. Good. So what was the fancy technique for this?
Well, now that you have a base coat underneath it, you can just do it normally.
Okay. Kind of worked. It's not super even, but I can go back again and do more.
I mean, it's glitter. Can't really be even.
Like it's good on that side, but it's too light on that side, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the silk curtain stuff. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the magnetic pull nail polish?
The what?
So there's a nail polish, and in the nail polish are very, very tiny, tiny magnetic pieces of metal.
Oh, like iron
And
filings?
and then the uh, artists use the big old magnet over your nail to pull it to one side to make this like ribbon of sheen.
That's, yeah, the glitter has been very underwhelming, in my opinion. Like, it's just not enough, you know? Like, I like, okay, here's what I wanted. I wanted, like, a pearlescent paint job on a car. Like, that kind of,
Oh, that's
like,
a totally different nail polish.
yeah, like, that's what because that's what it looks like. Like, when you look at this, I want that, but on my nail. Like, that level of glitter. Like, just wall to wall.
You'd have to do a bunch of layers, or like
Yeah,
specifically,
and then, like, it would be super thick. Oh, shit. I fucked this one up. I must have hit something.
or do
It's like all fucked up
tweezers,
now.
and then you place glitter.
Can I just
Just put another coat on. Fuck it up.
Oh, I fucked it up all right. let's actually use. No, let's get a new one of them. Oh, I haven't used that end yet.
Honestly, it's more fun watching him suffer than asking me and it going perfectly.
I'm a doer, not a thinker. Even that's not true, but I just like doing shit.
Are you the type of person that will be like, I'm not asking for directions?
No, that's just stupid. Like, we have technology.
Stubborn.
Just look it up.
Yeah.
Like, I read manuals. I don't just get in there and be like, oh, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, see, I don't read manuals. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
that's bad. Yeah, no.
I'll figure it out. It's
No,
good for
you'll
your
make
brain.
a
It's like
mistake and then figure out that you made a mistake.
a puzzle.
Or maybe you just don't like this nail polish. It's like too goopy.
I mean, that's possible. These are like $3 nail polishes. They're not good.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of like... It's not bad. It's actually not terrible. It's not terrible. But like Lego is the classic example with like how you think it goes together is never how it goes together. And like you need to use that manual.
I think Lego's the only thing I do use the manual for. And even then I'll be like, I think I know what I'm doing.
I don't know. How long do you have to wait for it to dry? Like with this, because the Space Wolf one is the one I did last out of all of these. So like I should be able to go back in there now and put something over it, but I don't want to fuck it up.
I mean, the easiest way to tell is if you take your finger and you tap it, if your finger sticks to it, you know?
Oh, no, it's definitely not that.
Then it's fine. You just don't want to like rub it on something, but...
But I mean, for a second coat, you know?
Yeah, a second coat's fine if your nail's not sticking to it or you don't feel that tack, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not going to work on a car without looking at some sort of instructions because that's ridiculous. But if I'm getting like a piece of IKEA furniture, I like to pretend that I am really smart and it's a puzzle.
I still just read it. Like I'm not. I'd rather do that and not like especially when it comes to IKEA furniture. I want to be spending as little time as possible assembling that shit. So I'd rather read the manual and then not make a mistake and be there longer than I have to, you know.
Yeah, it's all personality and choice. If it's not something I want to do that time, I'll read the manual. But if I'm like, I want to do a puzzle today.
So that's not the worst.
It's actually really good.
I still think it looks a bit goopy, and I definitely fucked up the back of the cuticle there, but like
that won't matter.
Yeah, you know. I think first time out, it's not bad. Right, so I'm probably just waiting for another glitter, another thingy, and then another yellow. The yellow will be next.
ASMR.
No, that's just rude.
It's probably ASMR.
That's true. You see the thing Joe tweeted about the lab that likes diving to the bottom of the lake to get rocks?
No, look at it, but I think your camera's fucking up again.
It is, yeah. This is really annoying. Thought Logitech cameras were annoying before. This is definitely. I mean, this isn't on Logitech. This is my specific USB thing being shitty. So I shouldn't really keep blaming them. I actually generally like your Logitech stuff, so. Okay, that's good to go.
I'm watching this dog.
It's so good. His little leggies kicking in the air.
Here, chat. You're welcome.
I'm getting better. Was pretty good. Bit of goopy on the side there, but that's okay. That's pretty good. Very happy with that. I think that one's done. I think the space walls are done. I really don't like this color, as it turns out. I think that's just nasty. Like, I might even just replace it with the red. I think I'm actually going to do that. It's weird because it's the same brand, but I think it's just the finish of it is like shit. So what is going on under the nail bed here? Because it's like, because if I pan over the top, this won't matter because this won't be visible. So, okay. That's true. Yeah, there was the whole red thirst thing. I think I mean this will also have a decal on it of a Blood Angels color. What do you call it? Chapter symbol. So that for starters.
Okay, Jarvis needs to shut down for the night and go to mobile, so you're on your own.
Okay, thank you for helping out. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Later. Okay, so that is going to be the Blood Angels color. It looks much brighter. It's much more of a darker red. Like the color balance of this lighting is not great. But I will wait for that. Can probably in the meantime hit another coat of the glitz. Oh shit. Fuck. I just pushed the red nail into the side of my finger. And did that, which means the finish on this is fucked now. Well, that's the first time I did that, which is surprising. Thought that would have happened more. All right, so this is probably actually still somewhat dry. Nope, not really. That's a nightmare. Okay. Tape 27. I think I'm pretty happy with the amount of glitter on the green now. That looks pretty good. We just need to do another round. Glitter on the blue. Oh, what the fuck? Why is that? That'll do for a first coat. That is terrible. Oh, it's not good at all, but whatever. If we don't eventually sign off on some and go, yep, that's fine, it'll never get done. Okay, I'm going to at least give it a second for this to be touch dry before I start moving this hand around. Okay, and if I just put my pinky out like that, it's not my pinky, but you know what I mean. Oh, fuck. God damn it. The very tip of the acrylic has come off there. You see that? I don't know when that happened, but there's a tiny bit of clear, whatever. I'm dealing with it. Or, be really clever. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We get in there with some acrylic underneath. Haha. Fit. I was smart until I put my other finger right on the center of the green and pulled off some of the glitter, which was tacky. God damn it. I've got so much fucking shit going on. Well, fucking... I was clever because I did fix that one. I just also fucked up a different one. I don't want to take all of that off. That's going to be such the pain to do the acrylic under the... You know what? Fuck that. We're just going to roll with it. Oh, wait. No, the Dark Angels thing is going to go over right where that is. So it's fine. We'll just hide the mistake. Yeah, fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And apparently I messed up the yellow and didn't realize too, now that I look at this. It's just fucking all over the place. Okay, so... Shit. You know what I should have done before I kicked off into all of this? Let's make sure all these are closed and aren't going to, like, knock over and... Good. What I should have done is cut out the transfers that I want to use before I started all this. That would have been smart. Okay, so I'm going to use a gold. What nails am I protecting here? I'm going to use a gold Blood Angels one. So I think that'll look cool. I'm going to use... That one might be a bit too big. I might use one of these little ones. Dog his nose off. But okay. I need a Dark Angels white. I need an Ultras, which for the thumb, so we'll use the biggie. Right, and then we have the Ultramarines fist, or the Imperial fists on the little one. Could use that little skull laurel thing. Is that? It's going to be pretty big. I don't really want to go into the other bag. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because yeah, at least I use the gold one because this one's part of Ultramarines, and I might end up actually using that, which is like a green. It's like a green wreath with the skull on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Because we need to move on to the other hand. Although we're not doing decals on the other hand, so that part won't take long. Well, we don't have to do that part. That's what I meant. Right. Okay. Another coat of red, but I think other than that, this one's done. Some mistakes, but look, at a certain point, just had to. I guess we should. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's start thinking about how we're going to do these decals. So I need. But Tiki said it was acetone and ISO, which means I can't use microsol because it'll eat the nail color. Okay, so we won't bother with that. Besides, it's getting top coated, so it's fine. I think I just. Yep, definitely just pulled some blue there. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely like a big old granny thumbprint. Whatever. They're gonna look ratchet. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, that is. So which one of these is going to be the most dry? The Space Wolves is probably going to be one of the most dry. That's too small, isn't it? No, actually, that's okay. That's okay. So I need that. I'm going to need a fresh one of them. I'll grab a couple because I'm probably going to need a bunch of them. That is some sort of gunk. Interesting. Taking longer to get off than I would have thought. I guess the transfer sheet is a bit older than some of the ones I've been using. Usually, there we go. It's barely on camera. Come here. Get over. Nailed it. First try. Is that actually centered? Pretty fucking close. I think it could come. That's pretty fun. Now the main thing is that dries. So, because when I paint the top coat, I'm worried that I'm just going to like shift it straight off, you know? So let that dry. The fists will be ready to go.
Excuse you. Please do not belittle the culture of my people.
What's Knifey's
What the fuck is Knifey's
That's going to be very close, but I'm going to go with it. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. How was the Uncharted? We are doing a Warhammer Space Marine chapter nail painting thing. I think I'm doing okay for my first try. I think some of them are more rubbish than the other ones, but I think in general it's not too bad. So we got like Ultramarines blue, kind of Ratchet Blood Angels red, Dark Angels green, and then now I'm at the process of putting the decals on. So this is Space Wolf grey, and then Imperial Fist yellow. So not happy with, not in how I wanted it in my head. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to put a bunch of water on that. It's probably fine though. But at a certain point I realized, you know, like much like painting Space Marines, you need to stop being precious about it because otherwise you'll never finish. You just need to fucking get in there. Now I'm trying to not fold the decal onto itself while lifting it off. There we go. Well, so the blue and the green were an interesting situation because I really wish I could use Microsol on this. I can't because it'll eat the color. Because I can see. It's definitely not center, but I'm definitely not moving it. It's also not an Imperial Fist sigil because I weirdly don't have an Imperial Fist decal. So I just went with a weird generic laurel skull situation. Anyway, yeah, so the green here, which is very ratchet, and the blue one I'm actually happy with. The color that I got, these glitter ones, when I looked at the bottle, I was like, yeah, just like a full like pearlescent like blue, but it's not. It's glitter suspended in clear nail polish. So when it came out, you can kind of see. So this is actually acrylic Ultramarines that I paint my Ultramarines with, and then it's the clear glitter, the glitter immersed in clear over the top. And then the same for this. This is just a green that I have, a green acrylic paint with the, and this one is very goopy and gross. I'm not happy with it, but whatever. It's Dark Angels, who cares? It's just how I had to get it because I didn't realize that's how glitter nail polish works, and I'm an idiot. So in future, I would have sought out more like pearlescent kind of colors without having to incorporate acrylic as well. I should really redo the Dark Angels one but that's where the decal is going to cover, so I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping you won't be able to tell once I do it. The Blood Angels one is pretty not great. Could probably go try and I think that's a decent final coat for that. Again, not super. No, didn't get the edge. Fuck. Did that happen on camera? Yep. I definitely just dripped a bunch of nail polish off the head. So yeah, you can see how things have been going. Just, you know, really know what I'm doing and have a lot of confidence. And how are you not coming? I was going to say, how are you not coming up? Because you were in there for almost too long. Center. Nope, if I do that, I'm going to fuck it up because it's already starting to stick. That's really not centered. And it's because it's so uneven because of the shitty paint job I did. Let's see if I can lift it. No, it's stuck fast now. Nope, that's where that's staying. Oh, that's so bad. Like the Space Wolf one I nailed. The Laurel, not bad. That one is like not even close to, you know what? Fuck it. I can actually just use another one because I have plenty. I just need to be able to get it off. Nope. Okay. So here's what happened. I got it, but also it started picking up the glitter, and you can tell that like that is now just an unfinished goopy mess. Man, I really want to do that whole nail again now. James is tweeting fancy gunpla stuff. Nice. So I think I've built an HG. I haven't built an MG. That's the one I head up next, right? About if I used ISO. Oh, did that get on my shit? I hope none of that splashed back onto my nails. So that was a combination of fails, which was I wasn't happy with the finish we got on the glitter, and the decal landed off center and then needed to go again. And then by taking the decal off, I discovered that I was pulling the finish off, so it was easier just to start again. Okay. We'll start with the acrylic underneath of the green. Oh, wow. He's been tweeting a lot, huh? Good thing about acrylic is it dies really fucking quick. Okay. But that's also a thing too, right? Like you get more comfortable with it, you just get quicker and quicker at doing this shit. Okay, so I'll do the glitter first before I start putting these last two decals on, I think, because I'm worried that I'm going to like touch something and fuck it up. Oh, camera's fucked again. Good. So that answers like if I want to do Warhammer streams, I either need to not use a camera, which I'm honestly kind of down with that. I don't know. It's if I fix the USB thing, it wouldn't be too big an issue just to work like this. But I'm also not necessarily against just not using a camera. Oh, wait, now I only had 2 decals left, but 3 fingers that needed a decal. I need to cut out another Dark Angel. I have a bigger one, do I? Same size. No, might be okay. Nope. So I did the decals and realized I fucked up the green one because I had fucked up the glitter a little bit, and then when I put the decal on, it was off center, and then by taking it off, it took the glitter, started to take the glitter with it. It was very rough and uneven, so I'm redoing that. But I got these two done. The Space Wolf looks good, like that, so you can actually see it. It's nice and centered, little doggy. And then I got the Imperial Fist. This isn't an Imperial Fist sigil, but it's like, this one's a little bit off center, but it's fine. So now we need to put some glitter over the green. Don't like that. Okay. I am also aware that that might happen. That the top coat might just immediately slide them off or eat them, or who knows what's going to happen. But that's fine. We'll just deal with it. Well, that one, okay. It's got like a pretty good hit of glitter. I still think the blue I'm very happy with, except, okay, so, okay, here's how the green fucked up, because I'm both impressed and mad at myself at the same time. So at the top of the blue, on like the very middle tip, I had scratched off some of the acrylic on top, right? So I could see a clear spot through the nail. So I was like, and I already had the glitter over the top of it because I didn't notice it until after, but I'm smart. I realized what we could do is take some of the acrylic blue, go in under the nail and paint the bottom of the nail blue, cover up that clear spot. Brilliant. But in doing that, I braced my finger right on the green glitter that was still dry, and it put a giant fingerprint in it. It made it all rough and fucked up. So that didn't work. We can probably go with the Ultramarine now. It's really hard to get it soaked on both sides. Okay, now this one I'm really going to have to center properly. Is that? I just put my nail into the lacquer and made an indentation in the middle of it. That's fine. That'll be where the decal covers. I just definitely pressed a bunch of fingerprint lines into this because it's still like touch dry, but not fully dry. What if we just stroke that gently? What if we just stroke it gently and just smooth that out? That actually didn't really work, but okay. Don't worry about that. It's all fine. Everything's going great. Okay, so then we take that. You need more time? Okay. It needs to bake a little longer. Get covered in water, you jackass. Takes like 20 minutes to properly dry. Okay. Well, like you said, still not on the second hand yet, so I don't need to get a wriggle on, you know?
A few moments later.
Thank you, Blackcoat. Okay, that's a pretty good pickup. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's going to be really hard to get that wrinkle. You see that? Out of the decal without microcell. Because usually what you do is use microcell, which is a chemical, to like melt it and make it conform to the surface. That's probably be the best we can do. But because it has acetone in it, it would just eat the nail. So can't do that shit. Do I want to put more green on the green nail? More glitter on the green nail? I think that's okay. I think that's okay in the service of like hurrying the fuck along. All right, let's give the green longer to dry. Let's go with the Blood Angels next. And we'll try and cover up that very obvious nail indent. Let's see how that goes. And then we start on the other hand, which can only go smoothly after taking fucking almost 2.5 hours to do the first one and haven't even done the top coat yet. How do you... It's going to be crooked, self-center. Doesn't help that this nail is a very weird shape. Okay, this has been on screen the whole time, just making sure. Oh, fuck. I don't remember which side is the top. Okay, this side. It's because the decal was starting to dry out. I love how finicky I'm being trying to get this to center, and it's probably just going to get fucking eaten by the top coat. That'll do. Fuck it. And 2 ends up being tomorrow's bonus trip. No, I'll get it done today, I think, because I don't have to do decals on the other one, so it'll be quicker. It's just paint and then top coat. All right, let's go with Dark Angels Part 2 now. Or try to. I mean, attempt to. That's what I want to say. Far away. So that, you know, I think color is definitely weird. Okay, here's the thing. I'm probably never going to do this again because it's so much fucking pain in the ass. I'm sure it would get easier over time, but also, like, fuck this. Like, yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I guess maybe if it was just all one color, like, not dicking around with decals or, like, glitter on top of acrylic. I mean, we'll find out, right? Because this next one is just going to be... Why is that nail all weird? Oh. Yeah, I just don't think those glitters are very good. This is just super uneven. I think this decal is going to have the same problem where it's going to be very bumpy. I mean, I guess that makes sense because it's like chunks of reflective glitter. Yeah, definitely not a fan of the glitters. Definitely not enjoying mixing acrylic and... Okay. Sticking with that. That looks pretty straight. It's not perfect, but fuck it. Having someone do them for you. Well, that's the thing. Is I would totally paint someone else's nails, and I think I'd be pretty good at that. Because like using my right hand in the orange, like where someone's like lays them out like that, and I get to actually do it. I reckon I could fucking crush that. But then I also thought I could fucking crush this. So, yeah. Okay. So we know these two on the left have been there for ages. Ultramarines has been there for a while, and then these two have been. So I should top coat them now, right? Before I do the other one. So, okay, now the question becomes, do we want something called diamond top coat or matte top coat? You should, yeah. That's a good idea, especially with like everyone vaccinated and stuff now. I think I want to go gloss, like the diamond top coat. I think matte would be too weird. Yeah. That's definitely like a chunk of glitter. Oh, stop playing with it. Do not do matte. You'll be so annoyed. Okay. We're just going to fucking go for it. Oh. Is that how they always were? Because that's totally askew. It looks... Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Shit. How am I going to open this without fucking up my nails? Don't go super... Make sure you don't go super... Okay. Well, I should have undone this before. This is a problem. How about... like that? No, I'm going to do it. Oh, you fucker. Rubber band. That's what I need. No. Silicone glove. Got it. I'm great. Very clever. The bottom of the decal of that might just be coming off the edge. The hair or something. Oh, yeah. So it 100% started eating the decal. Can you see like the wispy lines coming off the wolf head? It's a cool effect, but not intended. But if I just do it quickly and then hands off, I think it's okay. Okay, so let's try the Ultramarines now. God, this shit is so goopy. Oh, Zerk is very funny. All right. It'll be interesting to see how long these last because I feel like they're gonna get scuffed up super quickly. All right, let's try coating. Let's do the Blood Angels now too. Is this on camera? Yeah. This definitely seems to be a better camera position for modeling and stuff. I think it's like, I think it almost pulled off some of the glitter then. Okay, but that's now all top coated. So let's just leave that. That came out pretty good. It would be cool if I had the other thing is I have chaos decals coming. That's the problem is, but I think they're going to take like at least a week. So we'll just we'll do the chaos colors on this hand and A, see how long it all lasts, and B, if it's still good. Now don't fucking touch anything. Yeah, no, I got it. I'm waiting. What am I saying? Yeah, see by the time when they arrive, if like I want to put them on, if I need to touch up, maybe I take it all off and go again. Because I have a lot of these transfers that I can use. So, and I have a big giant sheet of chaos ones coming. So yeah, I think I did like pretty good. It's still like a little bit of like there's some on that, but like I think, you know. Oh, thank you. At least I'm getting quicker at doing this. Okay. How long do I have to wait? I have a hairdryer I could use somewhere. I should know where it is right now. 10 minutes minimum? Fuck me. Well, that's boring. I mean, I don't, you know, we put fucking 2.5, almost 3 hours work in, so. What about, can I like play like Warhammer while we wait? I have a game of that going. We can boot that up. I have a fan over here, so I'll just hold him like this. Play. Then Why isn't this working? Oh, there it is. Shit. Okay, telling a story is probably better than Warhammer. A story. Okay. Yeah, I have a story. Can I do this? The story about Tiki knows the story, so this is an interesting view. We went to my brother and sister's place. I'm just gonna quit out this. How do I quit out? Ooh. Oh. Got excited about an email, but it turned out it wasn't what I thought it was. I'll do this later. Yeah, I'll do this later. Might have been. Okay, I thought it might have gone into spam, but I think it just hasn't arrived yet. Oh, okay, that's arriving today. Cool. Sorry, the story just ended up falling to the wayside. What did my phone not send it? I wish I could just stream from my phone, but I don't think I can do that. How do I outbox? Still in the outbox. Okay. That's why it hasn't sent yet, because it's a big video. What about uploading to Google Drive's too much effort? Okay, never mind. So I can show it kind of to camera. It'll be small and shitty. So this thing. Oh. Oh, fuck. What do I do then? Stop. Pause. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got there. So, now it shows up in my inbox. God fucking damn it. Save link. Wait, no. Not save link. No. Download. Let's just put it on the desktop so it'll be easy to find then. Okay, so now media source. Okay. So went to my brother and sister's place the other day for dinner, and we brought fish and chips, and we thought it'd be a nice, like, don't get to eat fish and chips that often anyway. So on the kitchen counter, my sister had a scent candle. Oh, I should turn this way because that's where the camera is. My sister had a scent candle, and when she went to open, it was a big box because there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, counting the kids, people. So fish and chips for 8 people. So it was a box, and anyway, she went to get some fish out to cut it up for my nephew, and she opened the package, and I need to be able to see chat. Here we go. Opened the butcher paper and laid it over the candle, and between the butcher paper being paper and the, I guess probably the fish oil, like the oil from the fish on it, it went up like a fucking light. I happened to be outside. I happened to be outside filming the dogs because I was going to send a video of their 2 dogs to TQ because she loves dogs. And so I was at the door when this happened and looked in, and they threw it in the sink, which is there, and it just went up. And then I made the foresight to actually turn the tap on, which I liked that both my sister on the left and my brother on the right just kind of both were like, and just put back of like, well, I mean, to be fair, my brother-in-law couldn't reach through the fire to get to the tap. Like, he was kind of, that's what he could do. And it was in the sink. It wasn't going to light anything else. And it's butcher paper, so it would have just burnt itself out. Like, it was, we didn't really need to douse it in water like Mum did, but that was the smart thing to do. Anyway, it was funny. It was funny that I happened to be there. Like, I didn't see a fire stop, get out my phone and start filming it. It was more like I was filming the dogs, and I ended that video, and then I looked up and saw, because I heard a commotion. I was like, wait, what? And saw the flame start. So I was like, all right. And then just lifted my phone up and started recording it, because I didn't expect it to get as big as it did. I thought what would happen was it would just be a little bit of fire, and then they would tamp it out and it'd be done. I didn't realize like the whole sheet of butcher's paper would go up, and yeah, it was very funny that I just happened to be there. So anyway, that's the story I had. I think we're getting to the point where these are probably pretty good. This is the one I did first. Did I do that one first? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's get into the round 2, which hopefully won't take as long. We're just not using that. We'll use that later. I have top coated these, so water is bad for oil. Oil fires, specifically grease fires. That with paper is fine. They didn't have a fire blanket on hand, which I was not a fan of. They should have, because we have one here at the house, and an extinguisher. I think they do have an extinguisher, but they hadn't got to that stage yet. So, like, thought to go grab it. So, oh, the dog video is pretty good. I don't have that. I'm not waiting for that. But it was just a photo of Sully, is the German Shepherd. I can't remember how old he is. I think he's like 4, something like that. And Pepper, who is a Labrador, a black Labrador, who is much older, and she's much more chill. But they're good dogs. Sully is very excitable though, and he's a big boy with a giant thick fur coat. So, right, non-dominant hand. This is gonna suck. Okay. Ooh, okay. I think we're just getting. Might have gone over that. I definitely probably should have cleaned off that bit of discoloration on the top left edge there. Well, enough. Some people are better at non-dominant because they press lighter. Oh. Black coat is correct. We're doing black on the thumb, not red. So. Yep. This one gives me opportunity to clean off the gunky black stuff that was there. That was clearly showing through the red, although I guess not because it's black. And we're not going to be able to see that. Try and get the red from the edges because that does show through. Okay. Okay. Right. Black. It's fine. Right. And we just have to accept that with the non-dominant hand, these are probably going to suck. Okay. That was definitely one too many brush strokes there. I'm okay with like starting and stopping at this stage because it's easy to do. Let's try that again. This looks garbage. This black is very strange too. I think you're right. I think because it's matte, it's like... I am going back to model technique. But it's this like this black. I'm not a fan of this black paint. I shouldn't have used like the modeler part of me wanted matte because matte is better than gloss. But when it comes to nails, I think it's actually the opposite. It's not even just models too. Like I prefer matte paint effects on cars. So I figured it would just cross over, but. Also, need to soak up this blue because there's too much water in it and it's going to tip out at some point. I'm also very quickly realizing I'm not being careful with the other hand. I would probably like do one hand and then like stop for like an hour and chill personally. To make sure it's like locked in and safe. Okay, let's try again. This could like feel like I'm going to give this one more try and then maybe just give up on this matte nail polish. That's not terrible. As like a starter coat. It's not bad at all. Not great on the bottom, but I think like coverage wise, I'm pretty happy with that. Righto. And then while that's going, let's do some red. Again, try and be happy with interesting that we've ended up with 2 index fingers with red. You can kind of see had it there for a second. Yeah, you can see like that goopy edge. You see that goopy edge there where it's like thicker, which is not great, but hopefully thank you. I'm trying. I think I might let these get touch dry before I continue, just so I don't like knock them. And then we're going to use this terrible shade of Nurgle green. Oh, Spruce is climbing. Excellent. Good to hear he's feeling better. Spruce is TQ's rat, one of her beans, who was not feeling very well yesterday and is on some antibiotics now to hopefully get him on the mend, and it's a good sign. If we do 3 solid strokes from the cuticle to the end, it'll be more clean. Okay, that's what people tell me, and here's the thing. 25 years, 25 to 30 years of model painting has taught me the opposite of that, and it is hard to break out of the habit of like not just using ones. Like that's, yeah. I should have. Right, these are going to be tricky to get open because I didn't open these other ones. Okay, got that one. Got that one. Okay, that's taken care of. Green. It's a weird screen. Enough. That's a light color, so that is going to take a couple of coats. Go put my finger right in that. It's like a weird air bubble there, but hey, we'll hope that going over that will... Oh, you're a professional? Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure you're much better at this than I am. I'm just going to... Fuck it, we're just going for it, because otherwise I've got to wait for them to dry anyway. I may as well wait for all of them to dry at the same time. To get that little end bit. Okay, well, it's not bad. That of it, I'll worry about the cuticle part later. That's all right. Definitely need more, definitely need a second coat on this one and this one. yeah, picking one matte color out of all of them, and I'm going to go over it with like a, what do you call it? Gloss top coat. So the matte will probably end up looking gloss anyway. All right, and the last for Slanesh, the little pink pinky. Let's see how we go here. Oh, that's just all over the cuticle, but okay. I did cheat there, but yeah, I mean, the finish isn't great. It's also the lighting sucks. What about if I'm not doing that. I was going to think about changing fucking, and then that's in shot. Oh God, I kind of hate my setup right now. Yeah, the light is too warm and weird and too close. What about, nope, that's rubbish. And I hit the camera. And whoop, that dropped. Okay. Okay. Just, is that on me now? Good enough. Okay. Whew. All right. Everything. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Oh shit. Don't brush. Did I hit that? Don't know if I did. I think that's just how it looked. Okay. So now I need to do the camera again. Fuck. Let's do that. Click that. Yep. That's fine. Check, no, uncheck that, go like that, apply, okay, okay, click that, and we're back. This needs to be over here, so I don't need to turn my whole ass head. Okay. When did I get red on my thumb? Where did that come from? It's fine. Okay, got that. Now, that feels dry to the touch. Wait, is it really desynced? Shouldn't be for me? Looks like my audio might be desynced. No, it seems okay. Okay, good. It looked okay. I was just making sure it was synced up with the audio. Clean up the skin bits afterwards. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's the thing with this matte. I'm not a fan of this nail polish. Knowing nothing about nail polish, but being here for 3 hours, it's like super goopy, I guess, to get the matte effect. So it's ended up with this, like, this looks like a swamp at this point. It looks like tar. Like the finish is terrible. It's thick. You can see brush strokes. Like this is garbage. Like this. Yeah, that's what I think. At least the coverage is decent now. But yeah, I do not like this one. In hindsight, I should have just got a black gloss paint. Because I think this one, because this is the same brand as some of these others. Like it's the same, these are all the same. But this one behaves much differently to these other ones. and I'm not a fan. I probably want to do... I think I could maybe get away with just that one for the pink. Actually, yeah, the pink and the teal, I think those are okay. I don't know if I need a second coat on those. Green, I definitely do. Red, maybe, because I can see some like... No, I guess that's fine. Definitely green though. So I have this, which is a matte top coat. But I think ultimately, like, yeah, I think gloss is better. So, okay. And honestly, this has been difficult enough that I don't know if I want to do this again. It was a lot. I think as a charity goal, it works because I really don't want to do it, but it's a shit show and I'm sure people enjoy it. So I'm down to do it for charity, I think. All right. I think this is good enough to just go in again. This is too many. Even as I'm doing it, I know this is too many coats. There's too many strokes. I mean, okay, no, I'm not going to go over the top of that. Not going to go over the top of that. I know that like I want to so bad. But what if we just let that dry and then it is a very light color. So I'll go for one final one and hope I don't fuck that one up. Taking too much polish up. Okay. Oh, like when I'm like initially before I even touch the nail. Interesting. Because like every part of me from painting miniatures is like, don't start with your brush loaded because that shit's just going to gunk up everything. Huh. Okay. Interesting. That would kind of make sense because I'm getting like when it goes on, it's got poor coverage, right? Like, yeah, that does kind of make sense. Okay, so the black one definitely could use a little cleanup. That's why it's streaky and you want to apply more. Right, okay. See, this is good. It's good having people like Faithy and TQ who actually know what they're doing. Instead of me just like, I'm like, oh, let's try this. Just think how bad this would have been if I was just entirely on my own devices. Really trying not to get acetate on the nail. That's a bit nicer. Still looks like shit, but no. I have these ones, the wooden thing, and then my shaping is terrible. And then I have the block somewhere. Oh, here it is. This thing with like that I use for Gundams. If you wrap paper towel around the nail, oh yeah, okay, like a pointy bit. Yeah, I could see that. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna. I do think I need to go over that pink again, actually. Get out of here. Oh god, that's okay. It's hard with the microphone. Like you can't see it, but the microphone is like right here and it's like really in the way. What if I move the tissues? and then curve the arm. Does that help? Not really. And then it's still not in front. And then what I really would need. Oh, could I do that? Get you out of there. Could I go like. Oh, I can almost do this. Hang on. This would be amazing if I could pull this off. Second. Yeah, up like that. Okay, how's that? Does that sound like I'm in a hallway? It probably does when I talk this way, but if I talk this way, that's probably fine. We'll try this. Now I don't have shit in my way. And it's not on camera, which is good, although that is. And that is. Still taking too much off. That looks really thick. Oh, and I'm inhaling it. Okay, that was bad. Oh, acetone. Yep, good point. So that definitely got caked onto the side there. This is still very bad lighting. What if I turn these down a bit? And then oh no, that's just super dark now. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna abandon. Okay, that's better. That should be better now. How many times did I hit my nails during that? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, that I don't know. That's oh, I can. Okay. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, there you go. Can you see how the corner is much thinner and there's a big thick bit and I completely missed that corner? You can just barely see the difference in like. Yeah, that I fucked that one, but that's okay. My patience is evaporating. So, because we're so close to the end. All right, here's what's up. I think I need one more on the green because you can still kind of see that it's not super even. Whereas I think the teal was one and done. That was an amazing application right there. The black, I think. Oh, did I just hit that? No, that's probably fine. All right. I know, Tiki. I'm trying. I just am very used to doing things one way that does not work when it comes to nails, apparently. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm pressing too hard. And I'm like, you know? That's not bad. That's not great, but that's not bad. It's still like a little uneven. Makes you feel better that Jones decided to pee outside his little box. He sat on the edge of it and just straight over the edge. Allie used to do that. Allie used to yeah, she would settle in and then not realize her butt was hanging over the edge and just piss straight on the floor. It was really annoying. She was trying. She was old. She didn't do it all the time, so. It's good that he uses a litter box, though. I don't know what I thought he did, but, you know. Okay. So, like, definitely needs some tidy up. Definitely there's a lot of tidy up, but we still got the top coat to go. So let's make sure all these are, yep, that one was not tight. It's at least finger tight. And then we need this, right? Yeah. Oh, it's when his box needs cleaning, right? Okay, so we don't need any more decals. So that water, just go back into the pot. There. What is even in here? Oh, this is an apothecary. I don't know. I don't know what I thought, actually. Never really occurred to me. In hindsight, I guess the litter box does make sense. Alrighty. So green will take a bit and pink maybe, but teal will be good to go, and so will red. So, and black. We're going to start with black. You know, I think that one was actually pretty flawless right until I went back in to get the small sliver of edge that I've missed. But like, so like that part I think is pretty good. The uneven bit is probably the matte underneath. But like, oh yes, Jones, yeah, Jones is Tiki's rabbit. So looking at it, yeah, the right and the middle is like almost perfect. And then the left side got a bit brushstrokey, but like that should be fine. Right. So then we can also do the red. It's really hard when it's already glossed to tell if I hit all that. I think that's fine. Okay. And now I need to wait for the other two, I think. That one. It's not. I don't know if I missed that top edge again. But I think, like, generally speaking, that's okay. I liked when Tiki, you got those the gel ones that go over the top, right? They're like fake, but they get like glued down or something. They were pretty cool because they looked like vinyl. I don't know, like candy. Yeah, but no, not the shape, but like the consistency of them. Like it looked what am I trying to think of? I guess like PVC, like that really shiny kind of like. Yeah, of course. Absolutely, Faithy. Breathing out. He's becoming lightheaded. Not hyperventilate. Now I just don't want to touch it. He says as he bangs into the microphone. Now I just don't want to touch anything, so I'm just constantly doing this. Like it's gonna take a bit to get used to like these like. Okay, so here's the thing: if these can't take any knocks whatsoever, like if the durability is just 0, then like, you know. Adding a new nail to nails and extent. Yeah. 2 out of 10. Okay. In that case, these probably won't last that long. I'm excited to dye my beard pink Oh, wait for the mobile. Yeah, there it goes. I was going to say Tiki's going to be very excited about that. Let's have a look at these. That's awesome. I am not much. I've seen like a few friends, episodes, but not a lot. So I probably don't get like I know what Central Perk is. It looks like a turkey with a fez. It's a lobster. Is the other one ravioli? Like, but I'm not the target demo for this. Hand painted, nice. Oh, you're in Alberta. Okay, so I haven't done pink and I haven't done teal with the top coat yet. They feel like they're... All right, yeah, that seems good. I appreciate the patience of being a professional nail person and coming into my ass just like fucking fumbling all over it and ruining everything, and not telling me I'm fucking fumbling over everything and ruining it, but also being very nice and offering tips. Because that is, I mean, you know, that's, I don't expect you to be a rude person to be like that. I'm just saying. It must be quite a thing to watch someone do something that you do professionally and do it very badly. Oh, fucking camera. Thank you. Boop. Boop. Really going to have to sort that out if I ever want to do model painting streams, because I cannot be dealing with having to do this every like 10 minutes. 12 clicks to fix it. Thank you, TQ. Want to be an announce director one day? Nice, yeah. It's true. Like, at least I have like, well, it's interesting. Like, I was going to say, like, I have some like relevant skills because of miniature painting, but actually it's probably fucking me up, right? Because I'm used to like immediately trying to go back and fix something up instead of just doing one clean stroke and then like, you know, letting it be. That's good. Ooh, those are really intricate. Wow, they're like geometric designs and stuff. That's wild. Now knowing like how fucking hard it is just for me to do solid colors evenly, like seeing stuff like this is really cool. All right. So we're basically done. It's just got to dry. I'm sad that I don't have the decals like I have here, because I think these look really good, and I like that it adds, it kind of, it adds to the design. It also kind of hides how shitty the work is, right? Like, because you just see the cool logo. Whereas on, you know, you compare this hand to this hand, and you can, all I can see is how this hand painted. Fuck that. Absolutely not. I ordered them. They just haven't got here. So, I mean, we'll see how the durability goes. Maybe, oh, I guess I did just top coat them. I could probably just put them on and then top coat them again, right? They'll be super thick, but yeah, I definitely need to clean up that pinky has got. It's actually, you kind of can't really see it, but like I've definitely gone outside the lines on that one, but I think mostly the others are pretty good. Just buff before you put on decals. Oh, okay. You do all Ultramarines next time you go to a tourney? That would be pretty cool. I certainly have enough Ultramarine decals. I have fucking tons of the things. You know what? Actually, I think out of all of them, I think the blue with the glitter is my favorite. Like, I think that came out really nice. It sucked that it had to be acrylic with glitter over it, and I can see there's some glitter that's kind of gone off the reservation. Yeah, so TQ streams, let's get a shout out for TQ. Manfred, can you? Thank you. TQ streams lately a lot of Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. He's talked about doing The Witcher. Yeah, I should also follow Instagram. That's a good point. Yeah, TQ's an excellent streamer, and does a lot of cool games. Righto. And you'll get like little bits of her animal family too, because she has a dog named Seamus, a rabbit named Jonesy, and 3 rats named Spruce, Sitka, and Ash. All right, so what are we at? 3.5 hours. Okay, so we're right in the middle. I said it would either be 90 minutes to get this done, then I would crush it and be a god of nail painting, and everyone would lift me on their shoulders and carry me through the streets. Or it would take 5 hours and would go terribly. And, you know, right down the middle, it took 3.5 hours and it went not terribly, but also not great. So, you know, for a first time, like, pretty good. You know. And I thought about doing, like, I could do Warhammer afterwards, but now I don't want to mess these nails up. Also, the camera is shitting me. So we weren't going to do that. But we'll hang out for a bit while these dry. I think, yeah, so tomorrow and the next day are my scheduled days off. I may do a bonus stream, but every time I say I may do a bonus stream, I don't do a bonus stream. So I think maybe what I'll do is try and fix this camera situation, because I would like to do some Warhammer painting streams. I have some Ultramarines to work on. I have some Orcs and stuff. I have some Fortresses. I'm waiting for some spray paint to get here for the Fortress thing. But I can definitely work on some Ultramarines. That would be fun. And I would like to get those back into the mix. I am probably going to end up dyeing my beard. So by the time I come back later this week, while there won't be a bonus stream in the next couple of days, there will be beard dyeing, which I was never going to do on stream anyway, because that's not feasible. So I need to figure out how to do that, but that will probably happen. So there's a fairly good chance I will come back on Thursday with a bright pink beard, which is the other charity goal that I owed. And I wanted to get them all out of the way. Oh, really? Awesome. That's awesome. I am excited to see those boys play some. I assume it's going to be Ben and Cameron. But yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I need to get my Kill Team stuff finished so I can play with my brother, because I haven't played a lot of Kill Team. And I need to finish the Fortress. I need to finish the 2 teams. I have 2 of them. I have 2 Orcs done, which I still haven't taken good photos of. Maybe I'll do that tonight, because I got to move the camera back anyway. So this is one of the Orcs from the Kill Team that I finished. So you can see that I really like matte finish on paints. But I'm very happy. This one is a cool leather bag. And I'm really happy with how the gun came out. I got the bolt inside there. You can't really see it, but the bolt inside the hole there is metal. And I still got the red casing. So I went with like a blue and red primary color for these dudes. So that's that guy. And then this dude, the knives. Really happy with his shirt. I like the contrast I managed to get on the folds and stuff. I actually don't use, also covered in cat hair. I don't use super thin brushes, really. The main brush I use is a number 0, which isn't that like crazy thin. But I like that I got some red spot color on the webbing on the back of his bag and stuff. Yeah. So I use so these These are my brushes that I use quite frequently. My favorites are the Winsor & Newton Series 7s. So I use this. Whoop. That's probably not going to focus on that. So I use a Winsor & Newton Series 7. So it's not like, it's like, you know, it's pretty reasonably sized. Like it's small, but it's not ridiculous. So these brushes are quite expensive, but they're very good. They're sable. I have to use brush soap to take care of them. Oh yeah, I would love to learn how to do that properly. Yeah, I'm bad at photography. I'm still learning that. So yeah, Winsor & Newton, very good. They make a whole range of brushes. These are their Series 7 are like miniature focused, but they also make regular old paint brushes. I also have a 00, which is really small, which I use when I'm like dotting like pupils and stuff. So if you look at my fingers there, that's quite thin. These are very expensive, and if you take care of them, they should last quite a while. What else? I also like this one, I think was just from Wish. This is just some like, I don't even know if it has a brand. Artist brush. What does that say? What's it? Artist brush. Thigh ring. Sunray. Zing. I don't know. There was like $10 or something for a massive pack of them. And I like these. I like having two things. Like when it comes to brushes, I feel like you can spend a lot, you can spend a little. I think having both is good because there is something to be said for brushes that you just don't give a shit about, where once, because like if it's synthetic, for example, synthetic brushes are very cheap, but they will curl their tip or they'll split like super quick, and at that point I just toss them or just downgrade them. I don't actually toss them. I downgrade them to like dry brushing or like painting. They get like, there's like tiers of brushes, right? Like the top tier is the Winsor & Newton Series 7. That shit, they're like the Rolls Royce as far as I'm concerned. And you can spend hundreds of dollars on brushes if you really want to get into it. I actually have a 2 from Winsor & Newton, which is really, really chunky. And the thing with the chunky brushes is, the thing with really good chunky brushes is they still have a very fine point. Like, I don't know how well that'll show up. Like they have a very fine point, but because the well of the brush is bigger, they can hold more paint, so you can work longer while still having a fine point. So I know plenty of people who do all their painting with like a size 1 or 2, just so that they, you know, have more paint and they can hold and can work longer, and they still have that fine control with the point. I don't I found personally that size 0 is where it's at for me. In here, I also have like, this is just a big old dry brush. So I do like, oh shit, I just fucked the nail up. Damn it. I just leaned the brush on the side and like crinkled that edge. Oh, and then I just leaned on the other one, but I think that's okay. Whatever. It's going to happen. So I just need to be more careful of these. Yeah, so I have a mix of like really cheap synthetic brushes. I have some Citadel ones. I don't particularly think the Citadel ones are that good. I don't know why I keep buying them personally. Some dry brushes, and then I just like buying a lot of silicone brushes. Not silicone. I don't know if I've ever used a silicone. I had bought some of Games Workshop's acrylics, like this white one they started bringing out, which is like a synthetic brush. Not acrylic, synthetic. That's what I want to say. I haven't messed with them too much yet, though. They seem fine, and like I said, the Winsor & Newton is what I use for most. The things that I really like are these ones, which are a little bit more recent, which are these chunky, like dry, made specifically for dry brushing, but also in like a round shape, which are really good. Oh, fuck, I just felt that roll over. Okay, I need to stop picking things up with my right hand because I can tell that this isn't dry yet, and I'm, yep, just knocking stuff over. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Yep, definitely messed up the finish on that one too. Okay, lessons learned. The other thing I really like is buying really cheap makeup brushes. Like having a big one like this for dry brushing is fantastic, and these are cheap as shit. So I have a big box of them that I just kind of go through. I think that's about it. Yeah. So if you're looking for really, really high quality brushes, the Windsor and Newton, they're also kind of made for acrylic. So I don't know if you're using them with enamel or oils or it might, yeah, something like that that's not acrylic, that's not water based. I don't know how well the brushes will hold up to that. I know a lot of people swear by, if they're doing enamels and things like that, like using synthetics that aren't gonna, like, because the sable hair that you get on some really expensive acrylic brushes is quite delicate, and if you're having to wash it with like thinners and stuff, you start loosening the glue at the base, and then that starts the brush like fraying out and all that kind of stuff. So depends what you're doing with them. But I like having a couple that I've spent a lot on, but then I try not to. There's like a few. So Winsor & Newton's very good. There's fuck, what are the name of the other ones? I know Squidmar is a YouTuber, a Warhammer YouTuber who makes his own brushes. They're a bit pricey as well. Artist Opus is the name of the dry brushes I use. They also make miniature brushes, but they're quite expensive. I'm sure they're good quality, but I already have the Winsor & Newton and they're good for me. So yeah. Set up a proper airbrush station. Yeah, I don't really have a proper airbrush station. I just use my desk, and then I have a big Amazon box that I sit here and spray into, because I don't have a spray booth to like send it outside, and I don't want to lug my compressor and everything outdoors. I will if I'm doing a big job, but most of the time, if it's just something relatively quick, I'll just sit at my desk and do it here. And I don't really care if I get back spray on stuff, as long as it's not on my monitor and not on the camera. Other than that, I'm fine. But even like the Venom head, which is here, I guess you can't see it because it's off camera, doesn't cop a lot of back spray from what I can see. So I think the box technique is actually working. Thank you for hanging out, Faith. You have a good sleep. Yeah. Catch you next time. Yeah. Yeah, that is very necessary for people who work in a basement, for sure. You got to worry about that ventilation. All right. I think that's going to do it for today. I think these are about, well, they probably need more drying, but I'm going to like just try and not touch stuff and maybe watch some YouTube or something. Let's have a look and see who's streaming today. My camera just broke. One last time. Let's fix that one last time. And then I can switch my setup back to the usual position. That, there we go. All right, who is gaming tonight? Rudism is doing farming sim on the tractor. Yeah, gotta say hi to Rudism. Rudism rigged up an actual tractor to be a controller in Farming Simulator 22, which is ridiculous. Yeah, the tractor controller. He got news coverage over it, and he's a good boy, and his community's great, and yeah, that's a special effort. So, goodbye, TQ. Yeah, it's fantastic. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the people who donated 6 months ago to the charity to make this happen. I'm sure I will keep it as a charity goal for the next charity stream I do, because this was a mess, but it was fun. And I think now that I've learned some things, I think I will replace some of the nail polishes I didn't like. I have these that I can keep, so some of them will stay in the mix. We'll have to come up with a new theme next time. I don't know what that'll be. But this is fun. Yeah. I'll be off for the next couple of days, hopefully returning with a pink beard for the other charity that I owe. So take care of yourselves. In the meantime, go say hi to Ruzism. Talking is hard. I've been talking for a lot. I feel like I did more talking on this stream just because of the nature of it compared to Tarkov theme. I do not even know what Tarkov themed nails would be. I feel like that's too intricate, but hey, let's spitball some ideas, and we'll see what we come up with next time. Hello, Zatengo. It's good to see you. Yeah. take care of yourselves, friends, and we'll see you in a couple of days. Hopefully, we'll see how the nails hold up. That'll be the real test. Will be to see what condition these things are in after beard dyeing and just living for 2 days. So, I don't know. We'll see. Horrible camos. Yeah, I guess that would be Tarkov, yeah. All right. Later, friends. How do I end? Oh, I have an end screen, don't I? Okay, bye. Why is the background not animated? There we go. Okay, bye.